Okay, so let's get to it. So obviously everybody in their 20s, you know, had experience with exposing their skin to the sun a little bit too much, maybe the tanning bed thing or vacations or whatever. And you would have people say to you at the time, like I remember the elderly, meaning like people in their 40s, would say like, you know, you got to be careful with that because one day you're going to wake up and that is going to be bad for your skin. And it's like, I'm never going to wake up at that age. Like, one, I'm immortal. Two, 20-year-olds don't become 40. That just never happens. So tanning bed it is. Fabutan, 7 days a week. So yeah, and then honestly, like for me at least, it was about 38, 39 where I started to wake up in the morning and it was like, whoa, you know, this is, that's a new spot. So obviously you do over-the-counter stuff, you know, you go and you get that big marketed cream that says it's going to do this, this, and this, and then it doesn't really work, or, you know, it's not really giving you that like, boom, that impact. Like anything to do with skincare, if I'm going to, you know, make an effort or spend money on it or whatever, it's like, it better be like explosive, you know, like an atomic bomb of impact on my skin. You know, I don't want like, oh, that looks a little bit more hydrated. It's like, no, blast that shit off. Like I want to, you know, so hence what this video is about. Let's roll. So I don't know where you live, if you're in Canada or if you're in the US, if you're in the UK. I don't know what your healthcare system is. In Canada, we have a pretty solid healthcare system. So we are able to get referrals from our family doctors to dermatologists. So that's going to be your first step, is going to be working directly with a dermatologist. This is like the best way to get rid of sunspots. You want to get in touch with a dermatologist. I don't care what you have to do. You get a referral from your family doctor and you need to pay for it. You do what you have to do. You rob a bank. So what the dermatologist is going to do is they're going to use a liquid nitrogen on your skin. It's called cryotherapy. And essentially what it does is it uses a temperature that's so low that it essentially just blasts the sunspot from your skin. That's like, if you're taking like a university course, that's what they would say. Like, I hope you put that on your exam. That's essentially what the cryotherapy is it's going to like directly like isolate the specific sunspot that you want to get rid of, and it's going to eliminate it. So there will be like a light scabbing that happens afterwards, but then that gradually falls off, and it, like for me, it's eliminated them completely. I did have a couple that I had to go back for, and it was just like, it was amazing because even, you know, you go back, and when he first broke out the liquid nitrogen, it came in like this blowtorch. So he's like, you know, like directly like aiming this blowtorch at your face, and you're like, whoa, that's a big, like, what is happening right now, you know? When you see the results, I went back the second time for my follow-up, and I was like, dermatologist, man, can you please take that blowtorch thing and just like spray it all over my body, because I think I have a sunspot on my right butt cheek, like, you know, that kind of thing. Like it's really, really good. So, I mean, as far as that goes, that's not something that you can get in an over-the-counter cream, but there are other sunspots that the liquid nitrogen is not going to be able to take care of. So then what you want to do is you want to request from him that he prescribes for you a retinol cream. And the reason that you want to do this is because the retinol creams that you're getting over the counter, they don't have a high enough percentage of retinol to really make an impact. And I know this from buying retinol creams over the counter for over a decade and really seeing, you know, like not a significant impact. With the retinol cream that he prescribed to me, actually I started to see results within 4 to 6 weeks. So any of the spots that he can't take care of with the liquid nitrogen, you want to have him prescribe you the retinol cream. So the one that I had prescribed to me has a 4% retinol.
Okay, 0.04%, not 4%.
Up
Good thing I don't work in a
at
laboratory.
my local drugstore. And at first when I started to use it, it's a little bit alarming because it sort of creates a drying effect. I actually got a little bit of rosacea from it, a lot of dryness, a lot of redness. I was driving one day actually with my ex and kind of looked in the rearview mirror and just saw like the right side of my face was like, I don't know why I didn't see it in the morning. I feel like it was just all of a sudden, maybe it was the brightness of the sun just sort of like, you know, really illuminating this effect of this cream. And it was just like, I looked like a Marvel character. It was terrifying. And I remember thinking like, oh God, I hope he doesn't, him as in my ex, doesn't, you know, slightly look to the left and see the sun beaming as my skin flakes away. And at the time it was a little bit mortifying. So I'm like, oh my God. Anyways, that's not why we broke up, but probably didn't help. So, but the point is that over time it does, the flaking stops, the sun damage, the hyperpigmentation brightens, and your overall complexion is just a lot more even. It actually improves the texture of your skin, so it's a lot smoother. Retinol helps with acne as well, which is not what I used it for, but as a result, it does actually have a smoothing effect. Those are the two big things. So the cryotherapy and the prescribed retinol cream, those are like, that's how to get rid of sunspots. Strike that like just eliminate. You want to eliminate the sunspots. For this video, I am not wearing any makeup except for a little bit of an eyebrow pencil, just because I wanted to make it pretty, because I wanted to make it really, you know, organic, so you could see the lack of sunspots. I mean, again, it's not perfection, but it's a lot better than what it was. Take a yoga breath. This is not being entered in Cannes Film Festival. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, that's it, guys. I hope that this video was a little bit helpful. If you have questions, please DM me at This Is Kara on my Instagram. I will definitely respond and answer any questions that you have. This process of working with a dermatologist and just those two simple things has literally changed my skin and like taken off, you know, years of sun damage and mistakes from my early 20s that were never supposed to rise up. I was never supposed to hit 40. You know, I was just gonna be like, that's actually a really good Marvel character, is like some young girl who just like doesn't age and maintains her perfect complexion, you know, no matter what they do to her. Like, and there's another Marvel character that's like, you know, throwing like sun balls at her, and she's like, no, it can't affect me no matter how close the sun gets. And you may ask me, why am I drinking wine? Step 3 in eliminating sunspots, drink wine. Just kidding. 1 glass of wine a day is part of my anti-aging routine, but we'll talk about that in another video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not wearing makeup and you want a little extra glow, Bioderma Hydro Mist. This is something I would definitely spray on me before I went on stage. Beyonce probably uses it. If I have a boyfriend, you know, and it's in the morning and I just really want him to think that I woke up like this, you just leave this next to the bed, ladies. Before he turns over, you just spritz, you know? And he's like, that's my woman. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, or leave comments, ask questions. Look forward to the next video where I may talk about skincare or dating in your 40s. Let me know what you want to see. And don't forget to wear sunscreen. Oh, and by the way, if you're watching this and you're in your early 20s, it will happen. Take take it from me. Wear the sunscreen. Stay out of the sun. Or marry a dermatologist, just in case.